Greetings, my excellent friends. Welcome, welcome. Our do some more Dune. So today we're gonna do some planetologist quests. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. So the planetologist quests from this point on, um, I kept going back to the guy where he was at his base, and he won't talk to me anymore. Right, his base above the one testing station in the starter area. Um, so basically, we have to follow the pattern that we just repeated, in that we need to go to the different testing stations where he's at, or where he will be, right? And we have to go down into the testing station and find him and talk to him at the new testing station, complete the quest, go back to him at his base, find the next testing station, and he'll magically be down there. So that's what we're going to have to do today. Um, that's where I'd been missing. Like, why can't I progress this any further? And so basically, we're going to have to go back through some of the lower testing stations to complete that. So I figured we'd do that today. We'll do planetologist quests. Um, and we'll go from there. So
I
see if we can progress anything. Weird, I got on today to start recording, and I had a 30-hour recording. Apparently I had to accidentally hit the button, so maybe I've missed something in my uploads. I don't know. It is what it is. If you missed some of my gameplay, I apologize, because I just saw it was 30 hours and I'm like, nope, I'm not editing that if there's any content at the beginning, and I'm gonna delete it. So poof, it's gone. It was like over 80 gigs. And I'm like, no, we'll just, that one's gone. So yeah, there you go. So in case we don't have an update, I've got new gear here. We just did the mercenary scout stuff, which is the, what is that? I think that's made with the duraluminum. Yeah, I think I made all that duraluminum. Let's do, turn all that aluminum into duraluminum. Let's start up the next body. Am I out of bodies? Oh, I'm out of bodies. Let's get some bodies. Yeah, we're out of bodies. And then we'll do that. Let's go get the bodies first, so that we can get that going. Too far away. I need new weapons. Where'd the other guy go? Alright. We'll get him. Oh, whoops. Okay. Get that one. Pop that in there. Let's get two for now. Get the water going, and then we'll go to do the planetology stuff. I'm good on my other base for couple of weeks. So I think, whoops, I'm gonna transfer it from cool. All right, let's go find the planetologist and rank up our skills. What we're looking for is, I think, it's number 76. Yeah. Whee! Dive, 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 and then pull out of the dive. Are these people building across the gap? They are. Look at that. Good for them. How fun is that? They're very maneuverable. Oh, I'm almost there. Wait, am I there? Well, I'm passing it. Where is it? Oh, it's in there. Wait. I am all unbandaged. I need my water. I've been taking care of myself. You. Well, hello, kind, or not kind.
Hello.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Derek?
I was continuing my work, exploring the testing stations, gathering data, checking their research. I wasn't expecting slavers, but even so, technically, this testing station is property of the Imperium. The slavers are the trespassers here. I tried to explain it to them. Then they threw me in here and told me I'd be transported to the slave pits of Neo-Carthag.
Let me get you
wait,
out there.
Not yet. There is something more important here. This station was dedicated to botany, growing plants on Arrakis. After Cyprian rejected my petition for Kynes' research, I decided I didn't care. I'm not going to let some fop from Kytane tell me what to do. And this station, what they were trying to do here, aligns directly with what Kynes wanted me to do. So here I am. I just didn't expect the slavers.
What do you want?
Just what you always do. Find the mnemic films and bring them to me. In return, I'll teach you more about planetology.
All right.
Good. I'll stay in the cage and do nothing. Probably for the best.
Probably for the best. Probably, sir. Probably. 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 All right. We'll clear this place then. Find your film.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Curry. We at the station have been assigned the task of exploring the viability of numerous commercially important botanical species from across the interior.
What are you doing? Anybody else in here? All right. We've been down in this one before. We gotta find the purple doorway key.
The Huff-Huff vines are progressing well, and we can look forward to a good harvest of both Huff-Huff oil and Crimskull fiber. With careful cultivation, our yields should easily meet our requirements. But I will remind you once more of our bargain. I teach your slavers to make Crimskull bindings, and in exchange, I gain the right to sell the oil to the lens makers.
Do not.
Identifier, shield up!
Ow. Not that. Ooh, my ping is going nasty.
Someone's here. Where's that? Identify.
Don't. You down. No grenade. Was this band taking We're clear back there or down here? Huh.
There's someone here.
Yeah, we'll do this. Sorry. I hear you. You hear any more? Maybe we have to pick up all these bands before we can do anything. Where we can find the place we're looking for.
A forceful blow from an ink-fine lash marks the target with a permanent beet-colored scar. But that's just the start of it. The ink-vine scar never quite heals, nor does the intense pain, which can linger on for many years or even decades. That's what makes the ink-vine lash so feared. The presence of an ink-vine lash should be enough to break even the most stubborn captive. Too many strokes will leave a victim crippled by pain and of little value in the slave markets.
Ow.
Huh? Target down! I see it on!
Not what I wanted. I have the wrong skill equipped. That is not what I wanted. Hidden doorway. All right. Keys. All right. Could find some keys somewhere. Oh, hey, the end. Alley's Breaker? Oh, we'll take that. Actually, I don't know if that's good enough for me anymore. I don't think it is. Oh, keys are like right here in front of us. Oh. And then let him out.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76.
Yes, we have.
I'm Station Leader Rymar III here.
All right. All right, let's let this guy out. How do we...
It's
There we
good to see you. This cage isn't exactly comfortable.
I've got the films you wanted.
Ah, then my business here is concluded. Brilliant. I don't suppose you found the key to this cage as well?
Yes, sir.
Shade of the Emperor, that's good to hear. I was starting to worry that I was stuck here.
See you back at camp, Derek. All right. But now we go back to his base and talk to him to finish this piece.
I've got your back. Tab empty.
Okay, where'd we get these guys? Oh, no, I can't pick them up. I can't pick them up. All right. Jerks. All right, so he is way far away. Clear down here. Let's just go to Pinnacle Station. And we'll fly over to Griffin's. Since we don't have anything in here anyway. We'll just spend some money and fly over there.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yeah.
Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty Mirror's place. Doctor's always.
I know it's a little bit of money, but it's a drop in the bucket of time, right? Save so much time. I don't have anything in my thing anyway. Eric. Where are you at, buddy?
I've been thinking about the files we pulled from that last testing station.
Where they were doing botanical?
Yes, that's the one. The mnemic film contained the logs and inventory of the station, but after careful inspection, I believe it has been altered.
Really?
Not somebody. Kynes. I think Kynes was altering the records in the testing stations.
Why?
That's the puzzling part. By all accounts, Pardo Kynes was an excellent Imperial servant. But what of his child? So little is known. Cyprian Io has denied me access to Kynes' research. But what do we really know about Liet Kynes? Just that they died. But what if we could speak to someone who had met them? Someone who they reported to. That's it. We can use the houses to bypass Cyprian.
Thinking of the Sirdar governors?
Yes, exactly. Though, I doubt we have the political clout to gain an audience with the Duke Atreides or the Baron Harkonnen. But an adjunct?
I've been working with the Atreides. Maybe I can find out something.
Kynes wouldn't have just spoken to anybody. It'd have to be someone high-ranking. Thufir Hawat or Peter de Vries springs to mind.
You can find out if Hawat knew anything about
You
it.
probably only need to speak to one of them, but find out what you can. I have a feeling that Liet Kynes might be the key to all of this.
Okay, cool. So, let's go talk to Thufir. 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 We hit the edge of the world somehow. Here. Start to see all the trails. You're like, oh, they're over here. Ooh, I wonder if I could have flown around to the other side. Doesn't matter. Wow, took forever to load in. Okay. Probably using up my belt doing all this. Alright, we'll just build a new one when we need to. Oh, I need to talk to Thufir,
I
please.
expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard. If you knew what I knew of Zane DeWitt, you'd see your words are even wiser than you suspect. Perhaps you will listen to your own excellent advice.
Tell me about Liet Kynes.
Liet Kynes was always arrogant, able to slip away from my spies, seemingly at will. Half a servant of the Imperium, half a wild Fremen. What always puzzled me the most about Kynes was how little the war bothered them. At least until the Sardaukar began their little genocide. Then it became personal. Kynes was instrumental in clearing the sieges, evacuating the Fremen, warning them. But in the end, Kynes only achieved death. Pulling down the walls of the Siege Tal was a brave, desperate move.
What was Kynes researching?
Kynes was always tight-lipped on the subject. Something of great importance to the Fremen, I'd imagine. It wasn't the spice, I can tell you that.
Oh, really?
Kynes sneered when we mentioned it. Like the Fremen, Kynes had no interest in the spice. No, whatever research Kynes was doing died at Siege Tar.
Where's that?
It's a Fremen place, though long destroyed by the Sardaukar. The siege itself was destroyed in the battle, but the entrance still exists. In Haga Basin, north of Misa Tiril, where the Udum meets the shield wall. That's all that remains of Kynes and Siege Tarl.
Interesting. What happens now, Thufir? What's the grand design?
We follow the steps of what we know. According to Skorda, this tainted spice
back on
comes from
Skorda?
Ix, at the very top of Ixian power. This leads to questions. Why smuggle spice off of Arrakis just to mix it with poison? What is the nature of this tainted spice? Is it altered spice melange or something else? Who on Ix and on Arrakis would be involved in this conspiracy? To what end? The Harkonnen chase the leads like us, so it's unlikely to be them. Finally, we have reason to suspect Imperial involvement. That, plus the Ixian leadership, suggests a carefully covered secret. Such a secret would grant the Noah influence at the highest fulcrum of power. If we grasp that fulcrum, we can bend the motion of the Imperium. If we do that, we can save House Atreides from doom. Do we have the audacity? That question, I have an answer for. We do.
What should I do now?
We wait. I have a team of researchers working day and night to crack the secrets of the tainted spice. We need to develop a means to reliably detect and extract the contaminant from the spice. When we do, I'll put your skills to good use again.
Okay, well, we kind of did 2 quests there, so that's awesome. Can I go out this way? No. So this is a cool piece because this is a cool set piece in the game. This is very reminiscent of, I mean, when you read the book, you hear about, or you read about servants watering these palm trees. And it takes like tons of water to keep them alive. Enough water that you could keep a village alive, kind of thing. Kind of interesting that they made a nod to that here. They're still there. Do not know what this is. I'm near the bank. I'm just gonna drop what I have off here.
Welcome. Would you... How much Stellaris would you...
Yeah, it's just 7,000. Ooh. Galley's Breaker. Sell. Keep it up for 14 days. It'll cost me 600. Yeah. Nothing else I want to sell right now. So, a couple of things. I guess we find the entrance to Siege Tarl. And it said it was in the Udum, so let's go around the other side of the basin and come in from the other side. Okay, that's my base. Let's try this one. Oh, I was close enough. Yeah, that'll work. Thought I was far away, but this will work. Get a lot of wear and tear on this stuff. All piece of paper trapped deliberately under a rock. Okay. Cool. Oh, I might be in the wrong spot. Where we at? Close enough. We made it. Whee! Floating over the desert sands. Whee! All right, Dr. Kynes, or not Kynes, Eric, out Kynes.
It's always good to see you, friend. Then you spoke to one of the houses? What did you learn?
Nobody really knew what Kynes was doing. Just involved the Fremen. Each Tarl.
Siege Tarl? It's not somewhere I've heard of. Did you go there? Did you find anything?
A memorial.
A memorial? The Fremen don't build anything like that for their dead. Was there anything else? This is a funeral chant, left by one of the Fremen. I think it was left for Kynes. It begins with a simple address. Liet Kynes, honored parent. Full moon calls thee, Shai-Hulud shall thou see. Red the night, dusky sky, bloody death didst thou die. We pray to a moon. She is round, luck with us will then abound. What we seek for shall be found in the land of solid ground. And it is signed, Chani.
Chani.
What does this mean?
Probably that it had a child named Chani.
A Fremen child. And this was left after the pogrom, which means that some of the Fremen survived.
Where are they?
I don't know. Perhaps it was only a few individuals, or perhaps there is a hidden place. Who can say? But that is the next link in this chain. Kynes was working on something with the Fremen. Perhaps there are more answers there, but the Fremen are gone. I need to think about this, and what it means for my work.
Okay, you owe me some training. Okay, well. Let's keep going. So now I think it's going to be up near us. It's gonna be near us. There was that slaver one. Yeah, I think it's gonna be near us. I don't know specifically which one, but I because I have records on me that I picked up at some point. I already have them. We're gonna look for him. I think it. Oh, since we're near base, let's go home for a minute. So it's either going to be this one or the one by us. Drop everything off. Okay. Cool. So we have 142 and 17. If I look at my stuff, I've got 71. Where's 71? 29. Hmm. 60. 71's clear over there, so I don't think 71 is it. Let's check these other ones. Let's start with 142 and work our way back. Get him on the way out. I don't see him around, and you would think that he would be like not with the bad guys. He was at the bottom of one like this before. He's up at the top.
They're here! Where's my backup?
Okay. Well then... we're gonna do this real quick. I don't see him here. So we'll check this next one over. Have we already done an hour? We have not. Where's that other one at? Right there. You think?
Identify yourself.
Okay. See if he got caught again. Although I've been in here and I don't have records for this. Let's just do a real quick check. See if he's down here anywhere. Oh, Derek. Are you in here? I don't think he is. Hold on, let's go to 71 over in the Udom. I have records for it, so that tells me that there's some interest there. Plus, the Udom is where we just had Siege Tajarl or whatever. Let's go over there. I mean, this didn't... Long check. Let's see here. $60, 163, and 71. Transplant one. If not, I will admit I will go ahead and look it up online to see what's that. That way you will know. Then we will all be educated. Where'd we come in before? Here? I know there are records in this one.
Someone's here. Shields up.
We need... Actually, we'll take... Where's the compel? See if he's out around here somewhere. He had that glowing bar above his head. Maybe that'll help us locate him if, okay. Does not look good. Alright. So, guess we need to look online. $76. Then 29. And then 71. Okay. So let's figure out where 29 is. Use. $29. Oh. Really? There and then there? Okay, well. Jumping ahead in the quest here, but this is where we will come next. So. Thought I was getting ready to finish this, but we'll go back over there and we'll do that. We'll do that in order. Proper like. Not possible.
I see someone.
No, you don't. Someone left. All right. $29. So we'll fly back out and we'll fly around, and then instead of going straight down, we'll go over on the side. Or yeah, right here. All right. Very nice, actually. All right, straight on. Second star to the right, straight on till morning. I'm standing in the sun too long. Gonna cook myself. Where is the testing station at? I'm on top of it. Oh, is this the one in the hole? I think this is the one in the hole.
We've got incoming!
This is the one in the hole. But now we gotta find him. Where would he be? We better heal up. Nope. Derek, where are you? Eric? Let's see if he's out here first. Like, away from everybody. Like, at the camp or something.
Eyes on target! Where's backup?
I don't think he's out here with the bad guys. He's in here. Hello, Derek.
And here we are again.
You owe me some...
The old familiar places. It was a dark place, but worth the effort. The old Imperium. They really were trying to terraform Arrakis, but they stopped.
Why?
The melange. Its discovery changed everything. The entire trajectory of the Imperium. Arrakis became a one-crop planet. The dream was dust. At least, That's how it seems.
Oh.
But Kynes, I think Kynes wanted that old dream back. Anyway, let's focus on your training. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then listen closely. Life improves the capacity of the environment to sustain life. Life makes needed nutrients more readily available,
Okay.
aligned to nature and environment. Once again, you learn in hours what takes others months or years. And here we are again, the old familiar places.
Well, met Derek. Need some help?
Always, my friend. The tasks of Cyprian Io are long and arduous, but they bring me to places where I can further my own research.
Extra space. What do you need?
I need the mnemic film reels once more, but there's something else. By looking at the reports, I can pinpoint local testing stations. This is the area where Kynes was doing research. These testing stations might contain the key to what they were doing, with or without the Fremen.
All right.
Thank you. Return the reels to me if you find them.
All right. Well, I have number 59 on me, or number 29. Argo Fenry. Nope. All right. Off we go. Why does it sound like a ship?
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29. My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what a plum.
That's right. One that had all the traps in it. I get in there. Must be on the other side.
I see some enemy found.
Oh, I can overwhelm their shield. I didn't realize I could overwhelm their shield. It always just seemed so impenetrable. Hello?
Reveal yourself.
Okay. Green ID band. Alright, let's go back the other way. It's possible I had these records and dropped them at some point, thinking they were taking up my inventory when they were not.
Identify yourself.
No. My identification is my house weapon here.
Interlope.
Oh, more? Please, make yourselves known. Gotta be more in here, right? Alright. Where do we go next? Oh, we can't go that way. Go this way. Gotta be behind the secret door.
Ellis, please contact the guild rep and arrange passage home for the employees whose records you'll find enclosed. This is everyone who is scheduled to rotate off-world this cycle. And no, your file is not included. You still have 2 more years of eating dust with the rest of us. Sorry.
E-band. Any more secrets? No more secrets. And out we go.
Howard, here's the details about the Chom drone you'll be impersonating. He had a wife and 2 kids on a Kaz. Sucks to be them, I guess. You'll find all the specifics in the dossier. Make sure you memorize it all so you can answer guild security questions without hesitation. I'll be testing your knowledge in a couple of days, so don't slack off.
Alright, here you go, buddy.
I don't like this place. There are secrets here, and the smell of desperation.
Here,
be careful.
Here's your film.
Let's see here. What can I say that hasn't been said before? You're my personal savior. In return,
Alright. So. Now we gotta leave. Okay, where to next? We gotta go to his camp. How do we get out of this place? That looks good. Ooh. Try this side this time. Where are we at? Still quite far. but that's okay. He's over here. I had to fly around the Sardaukar bad guy. Ah. All right, Derek.
You've returned. How
Time
can
for
this
some training,
hump badger-
Derek.
But I wanted to ask you something first. Why are you helping me? What is it that drives you? I'm amazed by your capacity to retain what I am telling you. And the basic principles lead to practical applications. But here we are, middle of a dangerous desert, burning sun, raging sandworms, studying planetology. Here you are. Why?
Looking for the Fremen.
Really? There's more to you than meets the eye, my apprentice. Now listen closely. An ecosystem is a system. A system. A system maintains a certain fluid stability that can be destroyed by a misstep. Why the highest function of ecology is the understanding of consequences. There. I hope that you can put this new knowledge to use.
All right, cool. Goodbye. Okay. So, cool. Don't eat me, wormy. I cruised right through that wall, man. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's why I'm beating my things getting all beat up. So, $71. And then 163. Did we come in here or here? We leave it. Oh, whoops. Try again. Where is he, though? I mean, if we go in, we'll probably see him. Alright. Clear in the way. There he is.
You're finally here. Good.
Another failed audit?
Not exactly. But also, yes. I learned from the last set of films that this lab is one of the few in the area where Kynes spent a lot of time. So my purpose here is twofold. Gather the mnemic films, but also search for signs of Kynes' research.
You guy here, why haven't you done it?
I wasn't counting on the insane cult of sandworm worshippers when I came here, was I? I'm not a... So yes, once more I beg for help. Find Kynes' notes and the mnemic films.
You dare get anything. I can help you out.
I'll wait here and try not to... Did you find anything? Anything except crazed cultists, I mean? Most intriguing. Is there more than this?
Alright. I gotta find the notes first. So I have the films. Right? I need the notes. I think this is the one where everybody was being... Well, that's right. The myriad of explosions, I remember that. What did I need to come in? Oh, I need to get the band, I think. Where is that band at? You Bandio Bandito. Ooh, secret room.
Someone's here.
Oh, nobody's here. Just me. I am nobody. Quite literally, I am a dead guy. Alright. Why are you hiding out in a secret room? Kinda creepy, man. All by you little lonesome. Can't go down that way. All right. Oh. Well, there is somebody hiding there. Wait a minute. Let me in! Where is Thing? Thing, let me in. There is Thing. Let me in, Thing. That is not what I want to do. Alright. Stop following me. Run, 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 run. How can he still get me? I was hiding behind things. I'm complaining. There we go. Boom. Run. Ish. Alright. Notes. You guys are a pain in the booty. What do I not need? Fine. Alright, let's find those notes. Alright. Any way out of here? Adra Leader John. I don't care. And honestly, I don't need that Leader John either. Back up the explodey stairs. Back to Derek. Hey, Derek.
Did you find anything? Anything except crazed cultists, I mean? Most intriguing.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Yes, that's exactly what I have been looking for. Research notes by Kynes. Finally! I'm going to need to head back to camp and decipher them. I'll meet you there for training and to discuss our next steps.
Alright, I'll see you back at camp. For real this time. Don't shoot at me. Seriously? Oh, fail. Oh, so I still haven't got to the deep desert. I think that'll probably be the next one or two of these that I do, just because. Okay, so this pulls me way over here.
Worm shit and sand.
Did you find anything?
Oh, it's frustratingly vague. Kynes was probably aware that any research done in the testing stations could be monitored, so it feels cryptic. But it has become overwhelmingly clear to me that Kynes was not only working on a theoretical transformation of Arrakis, the research had progressed to a practical stage. Kynes was performing small unit experiments with shared data for a swift Tansley effect.
It began
I should have
terraforming?
known. There was evidence of it all over the Udum. I was blind.
Can we replicate his research?
No. I am going to need more details. There is something specific about his notations. Almost like a type of ecological symbology. But enough. I have a new lesson for you. You can't draw neat lines around planet-wide problems. And that is why planetology is a cut-and-fit science. There. New knowledge for you to apply. Return again soon.
Okay, so it said 71, and then we had one more, right? Up here in the Udum. 163. I think we need to go to 163 now. Birds. Big worm down below. Don't eat me. Do not eat me as I run into the wall. Bam. This is awesome. I think we just go in here again. It's a little bit further away than the other one, but not bad at all. Due east. Come on. Where is this place? Okay. I found a copy. I don't think I have any room. Yeah, I'm out of stuff. Where is that testing station over here? Suspiciously empty. Where is he? Like, this one is suspiciously empty.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163. I'm Dr. Wen Olmec.
I don't see.
There's someone here.
No, they're here. Where is he? Wonder if I missed him up top. We must have missed him. Where are you, Derek? Unless he got captured again? 7, 8, 9. Uh, 29. Okay, so it says you still start going to left. Okay. Once you've completed discussions with him, he will train you. Okay, I did that. Oh. Okay, so apparently there was something we missed. Of course. Wow, this is a very... I don't like this series of quests. It is not as straightforward as the other quests were. There is a lot of guessing where he's going to be, and fine. But he could do something like, oh, you know what? I think next on my agenda, I'm going to head to Haga Basin, and there was, you know, there's this testing station I heard about located here. Meet me there, right? Instead of just guessing which one he's going to be in. So, and then having to go all the way back to his original testing station number 2, and you have to keep talking to them. Like the quest chains, the conversation chains don't lend themselves well to figuring out that I should go find them somewhere else, or I should continue talking to them here in this location. I think there is some... And this is weird because somebody else must have designed this quest versus... Watch this. I think somebody else designed this quest versus other people for the other quests, because it feels so disjointed compared to the other ones. Like, I haven't completed the Swordmaster one just because I've been too lazy to craft the sword, right? The Bene Gesserit one, I took a break from to do this one. But it's very, like, straightforward. I'm going to lead you here. You can find me there. I'm looking for this information. The Trooper one was straight up, go get me these things and then go get them for me again. I'm hooked on these drugs. Go get me some more drugs. Okay, we're getting to the point where I need to have surgery. I mean, it was straightforward. It was great for a dummy like me. Right? I really wanted to try and finish these quests off today, and it's just so back and forthy that we've wasted... It's been 2 hours at this
Worm
point.
shit and sand.
Okay, something
I just
wrong?
got a missive from Cyprian Io, Imperial Planetologist, King of the Bastards.
Derek, I first probably wouldn't have quite said that.
The desert has changed me, friend, as surely as it has changed you. Men like Cyprian Io, well, I used to think the Imperium was glorious. But the Imperium is a shambling corpse, covered
Real.
in leeches like Cyprian Io, while better men are trampled beneath its feet. It's frustrating. Look at Kynes, one of the greatest planetologists, but unable to work within the confines of the Imperium because of melange. Because spice is all.
What do you mean?
Because it prolongs life. Because it expands consciousness. We're all just slurping it up with no thought for tomorrow. What if it was just gone? We'd all be trapped. No spacing guild, no Imperium. Just the brutal reality of slow space travel and the increasingly isolated populations. The Imperium is addicted to spice. We need it. And Arrakis is exploited because of that need. Huh. Maybe I just blamed that fop for the sorry state of the Imperium. And myself. In any case, he demands a report on my progress. And I don't have the strength to face him.
All right, I'll take it.
Thanks. I don't think I'm in the right mood to stomach that odious man.
All right, talk to him again,
Worm
just in
shit and
case.
Sand.
All right. Like, for real. Okay. I love it that one. Bang. All right, we got to go to Arakeen. So, yeah, I think the quest could be a little bit more defined, a little bit put together a little bit better, that kind of thing. That's just my opinion. This one's frustrating. It's like, don't just say goodbye when you have other things to say and lead me on to the next quest. That is a long load into Arakeen. People must be all over it. Oof. I need to eat some spice. Hold on. I don't have any spice. Eat. A jerk face.
You seem vaguely familiar to me. Did we play Hide the Sandworm at the Salusan Ball last week? No, wait. You're that lackey who runs errands for Derek Chinara, aren't you? The one who's been helping him to undermine my position.
No.
Well, I have news for you. Your master's days are limited.
He sent me with a report on his progress.
Oh, another report. No doubt full of seditious nonsense. Is he still searching for Kynes?
Wait, he told me you asked for this report.
I did. Portavoy, remind me again why I would have asked... never mind. I remember. A distraction to draw Derek's friend here away.
What have you done?
Well, it's for the better if Derek Chinara never returns from his survey of the testing stations. The past is the past, and like Kynes, should remain buried. The mercenaries that Portafoy hired will make sure of it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Better hope he's alive or I'm coming back for you.
You are powerless here. The guild peace holds, and you'll be executed for any breach. Portafoy, I believe this one
Same goes
just
for
leaving.
Portafoy. I dare him to touch me. Come on. In your face, not touching you. I'm not touching you, Portafoy. Come on, Portafoy, make a move. Come on, chicken. Hey, Derek. Okay. Go back and save Derek. Woo. Look at that spice flowing everywhere. Just blowing in the wind. Boop, boop. Awesome, right over the top of that thing. The heck was that? Is that a sandstorm I just missed? Or I wasn't told about? You're shooting at me.
Someone's here.
Kill the first sniper team. What? There's another sniper team? Kill the second sniper team. Where's it at? Oh, it's that way. Oh, you betrayed your position. Oh, you're gonna die. The other one. Why am I burning? Search Derek's camp for clues. Okay. Just traverse the desert super fast. Find set up translate effect groups using semi-regular exchanges to prevent wasted effort. Who's coordinating this from one of the testing stations? Okay, now we can go to the last one. Holy! And I would have had no idea. None, if I hadn't looked this up online. I'm gonna try and finish this off today. Bang! All right. Kill sniper teams, go to the final place, I hope. Ugh. Down here, actually. Wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, I think I see him. No. miss him? Looking for the little glowy bar above his head. Alright, we'll go downstairs. Where you at, Derek? There you are, buddy.
About time you got here.
Thought you were dead.
Sorry about that. The mercenaries gave me a perfect excuse to disappear. Slip the Imperial yoke, so to speak.
But why here?
According to Kynes' notes, this is where the majority of the terraforming research was being done. Kynes wasn't just working with the Fremen. Kynes was training them. It's our first lesson as planetologists. The most important tool is human beings.
What was doing?
No. While I've found a lot of notes here, I still haven't found proof of my suppositions. It must be here somewhere.
Alright,
yes, just one more time, and this might be the most important. See if you can find a Solido recording of Kynes lecturing to the Fremen. I'll be here deciphering these notes I have found so far. And don't worry, I've finally figured out how to look after myself.
No, you haven't.
Ah, you're back. Did you keep yourselves?
Alright, so I guess we're into figuring this place
You've entered
out.
Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163.
Right.
I'm Dr. Wen Omega.
Last one for real this time. Who's up here? Got that. Did not want to pick that up. Here we are. That way still. Down 52 meters. Okay, so we gotta go through there and can't. Gotta go through there. The next band. Get off. Okay. Gosh. Get out of here. Ace. Alright, that was dumb. Okay, let's see. 75 that way. We came in through here. Go through here.
Naib, the bird has returned bearing this message from the Sayadina.
Jorva, Shai Hulud truly honors us. First with our victory at Maisa Terul, and now these rich spoils you have taken. Our blind brethren of the Ikhwan Bedouin would hoard that water for themselves. Such greed angers Shai Hulud. Small wonder they have fled away in shame. But we, the faithful, remain to serve the Maker in all things. What you have won will be his in good time. But more scavengers are certain to come seeking our prize. Remain, and take their water as well. Nala.
Oh, buggy engine? Eh. Buggy Cutaway Mark IV. Alright. How do we get out of here? Can't get out. Where is the purple? Oh, there's the purple. That was not what I wanted. Alright. Finally, after all this time.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number
you're back.
163.
Did you find anything?
Found a solid recording of Kynes.
Senior plant geneticist here at
The lecture?
station.
You've done it. If this is what I have been looking for, well, it changes everything. I'm just about done here. Meet me back at my camp and we'll discuss the future. Mine and...
Seriously? Back to his camp? This is it. Dog. Alright. Hopefully the last journey for this recording. I've used up all my wings. Oh, long one today. Sorry about that. Sorry, but if I hadn't, should have looked it up before, all the way through. And I wouldn't have all this back and forth in a couple of different places, wasted 20 minutes here and there. But I think we're done. Oof. I am ready to be done, too. Yeah, there's a worm down there. That's why I hear the bass notes of that horn. Sounds almost like a... reminds me of Jaws, honestly. No. Alright, buddy.
There you are, my steadfast friend. Thank you for being by my side through this whole ordeal.
And here we are, where it all started.
A beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. I think we're at the beginning of something. Tell me, what do you see out there?
Vast and untamed.
I see an Eden, waiting to be awakened. What Kynes had begun here. I want to finish it. To change the world. To bring life to the lifeless.
Help you.
I know you will. You see more than almost anyone I have ever met. Kynes had a dream. The Fremen had a dream. Now that dream belongs to us.
Next.
Oh, we must study. Learn all that Kynes knew. Find the Fremen if we can. I must disappear from Imperial records. Find true freedom. But before that, I believe that I owe you a final lesson. Please be attentive. Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start. Transform the water cycle to build a new kind of landscape. And there you have it, friend. Our dream.
What now?
I'm going to stay here and prepare a plan. But you must continue your journey. If you see Cyprian Io again, tell him I am dead. I will never return to the Imperium now. I'm going to search for the Fremen. I no longer believe they were wiped out. Stop by often. It is always good to see you.
Okay, do you have any training for me?
There you are, my steadfast friend.
Talking like this is over?
No.
Okay. Can I train now? Okay. So, I have only 5 skill points. Okay, fuel efficient pilot, vehicle repair, vehicle mining, mountaineer, scanner mastery. See, I need to get rid of that. Still suit. But I can get spy surveyor. Deep desert. Overcharge. Federate mining. Okay, I'm done. The Bene Gesserit, we still have 2. Swordmaster, we have 2. Okay, wait. Let's go over it. So, requires connecting modules. So, Trooper, we're done. Okay. Mentat, we're done. Planetologist, we're done. Connecting module, unlock skill. We need 1 more for Bene Gesserit. Unlock skill, and 2 more for Swordmaster. So we're almost done. Once we have that figured out, yeah, put that away. I think we're just gonna put ourselves away here. Sheltered is fine. And we'll call it a day. So, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be excellent to each other. And we'll catch you later.